Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Probably as good as it gets today. We've got two of the best players to ever touch 0 Hour. Down in the bottom left, we have Big SiZe with the orange USA Vanilla. Up in the north, we have ExCaL with the purple. Of course, he's always purple. DoMiNaToR. So yeah, the map we're on today is Oil Rampage. Now this map is famous for having millions of oils, or maybe not millions. Let's do a count. You have this one, you have this one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and the refinery. So 7 safe oils each, and the refinery. Plus, then you've got multiple supplies. So you've got this one, that one, and that one. You've got 3 supplies, 7 oils, and a refinery. It is a lot. But interestingly, a very peculiar or interesting or funny thing about 0 Hours, if you put different matchups on, like, say, Tournament Desert, for example, China versus let's say Tank versus Tox on Tournament Desert, most of the time Tox is going to win. It's heavily imbalanced. But what this actually does on this map, because you've got so many oils, it does change the balance a hell of a lot. So you can't just say Tank is always worse than a lot worse than Tox by like 90% or whatever, because the balance of things does change on the different maps. For example, you might pick China Vanilla here to beat Demolition, for example, or it's got a much better chance on this than on Tournament Desert. That's why this one is interesting. Whether that's going to change things or not for USA versus Tox is another question. But let's see what is going to happen. ExCaL coming in with a tech RPG. It does stop the Ranger and also picks off a V and also gets himself some scrap. And he's already now focusing down on killing, or focusing down that oil. It's also going to stop this oil from being captured, and he's going to kill that range there as well. Decent start there so far for ExCaL, but he has gone for the more aggressive strat. V looks like it's gone down there, actually, from Big SiZe. I think the advantage that USA has here is that the Rangers are very cheap. You can drop down 2 barracks, they build very fast, and your Rangers build fast, and you can get them all everywhere quicker. I feel like Rebels are, I don't know exactly, but I feel like Rebels are slower to build. The barracks build slower. Just seems like to take longer is the GLA, let's say. Although the Rebels for Tox, do they cost 150? Or they're 200, I don't know. Laserlock comes in there on a technical, but doesn't quite kill it. That tunnel looks like it's going to get up. So ExCaL, yeah, going for the fast aggression, but behind this, he hasn't got any oils himself yet. He's now going to capture 2 of them, but SiZe has got the economy rolling here. He's got 1 oil down at the bottom right, and he's got these 2. He's secured this bunker now as well. So yeah, I have a feeling if SiZe gets on like Search and Destroy and gets his economy rolling even a little bit, ExCal's going to face a little bit of trouble when SiZe gets on that Search and Destroy and starts pushing out with MVs. Probably more so than other maps, because he'll be able to get like a death blob up a lot quicker, I feel. V here might actually get cornered. Yeah, it's going to get trapped, actually. ExCaL now pushing with a bunch of quads. A couple of RPGs in there as well. But that does get taken out. ExCaL definitely controlling the game so far. SiZe is actually going to try and bring this V back. Is that a good idea or not? Apparently it is. Technical is going to go down now. Surely that's going to go down. That's been such an annoyance for Big SiZe so far. Firebase has actually been placed down now to help protect that. Help protect this oil capture in this right flank a little bit. But now SiZe has got quite a big number of Vs up. If he now gets on a Search and Destroy like pretty soon, now he can do the damage. But ExCal's already on 3 arms dealers here. I feel like SiZe has got a big opportunity now to push out and do something. The longer he waits now, the harder that's going to be. Because ExCaL is now getting his oils. He's expanding to a third supply. SiZe actually going to go over here and close down this tunnel. Is he going to lose 1V here? Notice how he moved the ambulance close there. It does block the shot of the Tox tunnel sometimes. Here comes a big number of quads. This is a tactic some GLA players will do. If the enemy goes to move out with their Vs, just go in with if all you've got is quads, just go in for the base trade. Go into their base. But I will be surprised if these quads are able to get many Vs down, if any at all. The Vs should be pretty efficient because without buggies, the quads will go down. So that's pretty nice engagement there for SiZe. Somehow, though, the XP is actually pretty even. SiZe's got an injured V there, or let's say damaged V. It's not a human being. ExCaL coming in now with a... I'm guessing that's going to be a TNT. He's going to be looking for that search and destroy. He's going to want to take it down, or it's just a distraction. It's actually just a distraction. I think SiZe has probably dragged his box over it. And if you can actually select the technical when you drag the box over it, you know it's just a distraction. So yeah, SiZe needs to move out now. He's getting that search and destroy up. So I think SiZe has got a big opportunity here, especially when the search and destroy is done, man. These quads should surely be getting wrecked. ExCaL got to keep SiZe contained as long as possible until that palace is up. Laser lock comes in. Oh, don't want to go close to that bunker. Very, very full. Gonna need flashbangs on that. Quad's coming back in. I'm not sure what the meaning of those tunnels were there from ExCaL. SiZe is just going to brute force it in the end. Is he going to lose another V, though? Yes, he's going to lose another V. Nice laser locks coming in, but there is a rebel here going to take out some of his missile defenders. So yeah, a bit of a trade-off on both sides. SiZe has been contained in his base, and now the palace is on 74%. The longer you wait from this point, trust me, there is going to be a massive number of buggies out, and that is going to be very, very hard. So ExCaL done very, very decent delaying tactics so far. He is losing a lot of quad zone. SiZe is level 3 now, by the way, and since he kept his CC, he can use those abilities straight away. I think SiZe needs to now push into here and kill the palace. If he can take down that palace before a large number of before a large number of buggies get up, I think he might still be able to do pretty well. But oh yeah, ExCaL knows to hit the search and destroy. That would have been so much harder to deal with here with that search and destroy up. Very, very nice move there. Not panicking, coming in with the search and destroy. SiZe is going to try and focus down this palace anyway. Coming in with the A10 now as well. Is going to hit the palace. Quite an interesting game, to be honest. Trade off on both sides. Because SiZe still getting the palace, still breaking through, still doing damage. However, surely there are going to be buggies on the field in a second. One more V there does get picked off. SiZe is getting his V numbers up again. Another 2 quads here from ExCaL. Something ExCaL is good at is actually, even when he's under pressure, he'll still be doing them little attacks, like in a little harassment, or still coming in with a TNT. A lot of players will just be focused on the pure defense here and not remembering or not thinking to go and do something else elsewhere on the map, like another little attack yourself. But it looks like ExCaL did queue up a few buggies whilst the palace was up. And now these Vs have got absolutely no chance. Evac from the missile defenders is going to take down one buggy. Laser lock again on a quad. And again. SiZe on fire with his laser lock. And does take out even another quad. Amber Nervous and workers there with his ambulance. Ironic that it's the ambulance that's actually doing the humane... no, not humane. Human running over. It's not quite humane. Or is it a humane way to go? Can you think of worse ways? Nah, it's not humane. It's not. Doesn't matter which way I look at it. It's not. What if you like get trapped under the wheel and keep going around or something? Yeah, it could be a very bad death actually. Another TNT there from ExCaL. SiZe is the one floating now. He's on 15,000. I'm trying to think of ways you could protect the search and destroy from ExCal's TNT. You'd probably just have to leave a few Vs. Is probably the most efficient way. I was thinking, is there any way you could kind of box it in? You could build it like against the side of the map like there and build a few CCs around it, or yeah, you could build fire bases, but TNTs might actually still get in. I'm just confused, man, why SiZe is floating 18,000. Like, where's the second war factory and second barracks? Why isn't this consistently pumping out units? Like, yeah, he's doing some work here and there, but now that palace is back up, we know buggies just wreck Vs, so what is he doing? He's making a particle. Okay. Yeah. I do think people in general... Oh, he's not even got the refinery. Oh my god. As you know, that really annoys me, people not getting the refinery. 10% discount on all your vehicles. He would have even more money in the bank now. He'd have like an extra 2k in the bank if he'd have been getting the refinery. What is SiZe doing? Sometimes, you know, when you're watching a replay and sometimes the replay breaks and everything just kind of stays in the same position and V's just keep coming out and congregating. I keep thinking, hang on a minute. That's the replay broken again. I think if you ever do get that problem, you just restart your game and I think it should work. Second time lucky. Oh, he dropped off one terrorist, but it went down anyway. Search and destroy now. SiZe. Yeah, SiZe is deciding rather than investing into another war factory, another barracks, pumping out loads of Vs that might go down to buggies or tunnels or whatever, he's actually just investing in particles. So maybe he's trying to put the pressure on ExCaL. Particles can do good damage here. Like, a particle across there will wipe all that out. Oh, ExCal's going to get power. Oh, man. Well, I mean, now, even though you've got a particle, and ExCaL might feel under a little bit of pressure. I mean, with power, is he gonna... Is he really gonna... Oh, SiZe floating 20k. I literally don't know, man. If SiZe is so confident he's going to win this, and he does comfortably, then okay, fair enough. But if he loses this after floating 20k... Then honestly, man... Just have no words. Laserlock comes in here again from SiZe. TNT... I mean, he's going to kill some stuff. There is Pathfinders now out for SiZe. So SiZe is not interested in doing a big push. I would have thought the natural thing to do would be get loads and loads of Vs. Fully loaded with missile defenders. Oh, where's the TNT, by the way? Oh, SiZe has killed that. So SiZe is like trying to out-camp it. And one thing I was going to say before I got sidetracked with the annoyance, still not captured, but is that people underestimate the camping ability of USA because... From what I've seen or what I've added up is that supply drop zones, especially with that upgrade, actually make more money over a long period of time than black markets. So you can out-camp them. And when you got the supply lines upgrades, your oils are all earning 10% more as well. Not 200, they're now earning 220. SiZe has lost 3 oils though. I can't believe he's still not got his refinery. I suppose if you're not making vehicles though. He's floating 22k, which is quite extraordinary, really. The thing is, he has to spend 10k to kill a 5k building of ExCaL. And he's building them with power now, by the way. Yeah. Even now, he's floating 23k. What is he doing? Does he know he's give power? He must do. What the hell? It's just like... He's just waiting around. Okay, building a firebase. But you're against GLA with power, and ExCal's making 3 Scud Storms. To take out them 3 Scud Storms, you need to get 6 particles, 5k each. It's not like he's not super weapon. He's not making these 2.5k. Okay, let's see. It is possible ExCaL could run out of money, I suppose. If SiZe focuses down the oils. A particle shot there would be pretty nice. Nah, you probably ignore the power. You probably go with those 4 buildings, actually. Yeah, that would probably be the best. I think you could probably just squeeze that in, those 4 buildings. That would be real nice, actually. Another particle should be here. Go across there. Maybe get that tunnel in the market with it as well. That would be a really nice shot. So there is big damage to be done with the particles. SiZe has got 1 to fire in 51 seconds. He's making tomahawks. Huh. I don't know, it's interesting how all our minds are different. Like, SiZe obviously sees this and thinks, okay, I need to camp, I need to float 25k. I need to float 25k. I need to save all the money possible, make loads of particles, and make tomahawks. Whereas I'd be thinking, okay, you need to make 20 million Vs and push. When the palace was down, you needed to get those V numbers up again ASAP and continue the push. But SiZe obviously thinks completely different to anyone else. Well, me at least. But then you could get someone else who play this and play it completely different. But look, Tomahawk's just getting picked off for free here. The buggy's maneuverability is so quick, you can just come in and do a hit and run. He's not even microing it. What the hell am I? What the hell are we looking at? ExCaL does have the buggy ammo and the AP rockets. First particle is ready to fire. Palace, okay. That's a pretty good hit. Especially if he kills that market as well, which it is. Yeah, the fire damage is. That was a good hit. Yeah, it was good. Palace is going to rebuild faster because he's got power. See, people say the Tomahawks are good. And they are. They do one-shot buggies and they've got a greater range. But so far, he's lost 5 Tomahawks and killed 1 RPG for it. And all of a sudden now he's only got 4k in the bank. What's he going to do when he takes... He's finally now got his refinery, but it's way too late. It's an interesting map, this one, to say the least. I think now he's taken out the Palace. Maybe now he wants to push because now he can get the... He can catch ExCaL while he's got no buggies out. But ExCaL has preserved a few buggies. He doesn't need to make any more. And ExCal's getting the bounty money. ExCal's on 15k now. Next particle is ready to fire. Thinking there. Ah, no, that could have been better. I don't even think he's going to kill that oil. Oh, he does get it. Why not do it the other way, man? Is he going to get the Palace? If he gets the Palace, then fair enough. Don't know. If he'd done it that way, that market would have gone down. Could have also moved the particle to finish off the worker at the last second. Could have swung it left a bit or right a bit and could have killed that worker. There's a lot of particles out and there's a lot of scuds out. ExCaL must be looking at that thinking he's got to have some worry. But, I mean, Scud can do a hell of a lot of damage to USA, man, and it's already coming. I think it's going to be over here, personally. Okay. Kills the war factory and the oil. He could be thinking, actually, SiZe hasn't got many units out now, so maybe now's a good time to push. And he'd be right, actually, because SiZe really doesn't have many units out and can push with these fully upgraded units. He doesn't have the, junk repair, which could be good. SiZe's got a chilling dozer here. ExCal's picking up everything. ExCal's at a massive advantage right now. Like, SiZe has made all these particles, but he's only fired 2 of them. Here comes another Scud. Yeah, I know SiZe is a beast, and you shouldn't really question his decisions sometimes here, but there was multiple times in here where you've got to ask serious questions about what the hell was going on. I think SiZe was literally like flabbergasted, didn't know what to do. When he was floating 25k and just kind of chilling on the hill. Maybe he's like smoking something, just chilling. But now, like, you've invested all this money in all these particles. You've fired 2, which, all right, they had a bit of an impact. Oh, it's not going to pop there anyway because there's the Anthrax. But I don't know, man. You need to kill the Tox, or at least he should have done significant damage. Should have got his V numbers up. When the Palace first went down, that was a decent attack. You saw how much damage it did. But then the second wave of these just never came. SiZe just decided to camp it and make 50 particles, of which it did not pay off at all. So yeah, I'm tempted to say SiZe will probably learn from that and probably approach the next game differently. But I'm sure I've seen SiZe do that 20 times before, 20, 30 times before. So yeah, I'm not 100% convinced. But yeah, I don't know. You let me know your thoughts. If he'd have done the faster V aggression, like I said, do you think that would have just died to Tox tunnels and to buggies like the first wave kind of did, or do you think the second wave would have been stronger? I think if it had committed to a hard second wave, I think he could have won. But obviously, we don't know. Every game is different. Everyone thinks about it different. So yeah, I don't know. You know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. So yeah, GG, well played. ExCaL comes out on top this time, and we'll see you in the next one.